like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all come in here as well. Get the notifications out there. Hit that share and subscribe as well for newcomers and returners to the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Hit that Cash App, which is $ BJ Matthews, $ BJ Matthews. The link is right there in the chat box as well. If you guys want to have easier access, click that link. Y'all be able to go ahead and show your love to the podcast, as well as get your shirts, your merchandise. Pull Up Basketball Podcast shirts, $30 a pop for shirts, $35 for sweaters and hoodies and things of that nature, man. You guys do not want to miss out on that as well. And also, if you guys want to have a comment, share, make sure you guys hit that super sticker and super comment button below, and I'll get those comments and questions read instantly as I'm going through the show if I do not see it. Again, hit that super sticker and super comment button. And do not, last but not least, forget your membership badges. We do have a special guest coming on next week, a very, very high quality reporter for the Clippers will be coming in next week. Not Law Murray, but it'll be another reporter. So make sure you guys come in, tag in, and make sure you guys enjoy what we have coming for y'all, man. So get your membership badges. But nonetheless, we got 12 people in here. We should have over 12 likes. Early Saturday morning, top to the morning to you guys. Let me go into some of these comments. Let me see. We got Thomas Talent. He said, now everyone sees why T-Man's a ticket. Yeah, I mean, T-Man's a starter for us. He's definitely going to be somebody we need. Shout out to my man Ellen NG for the $1.99 donation. No rebounds, no wins. No rebounds, no wins. Come back, man. I completely agree. Appreciate the comment, Ellen NG. Salute to you, my guy. Salute, BJ. Yes, sir. How you doing? Salute to my man that really said salute, BJ, in chat. I had a feeling the Clippers are going to lose one of these 3 easy games. I wouldn't even really call this an easy game. I really would. I thought that Utah was going to be, a tough place to play at. And I also thought that Utah, they got some good pieces over there, man. I'm going to talk a little bit about both teams. Like, I watch both sides. So I'm going to talk about both of them. So let's get into some of these comments as well. AJ Slippers, I don't know who you are, but whatever. Appreciate you coming on the show, man. Make sure you hit the like button as you come here as well if you want to come here and troll. But let's go ahead and talk. The Clippers got defeated yesterday, 118-120. To the Utah Jazz, man. Definitely a high impact game. Something that, a lot of people, was like, very, very on the edge of their seat watching the game. I know I was, especially down the stretch of that fourth quarter, like the last 2 minutes. And it just seemed like it was bucket after bucket. It really seemed like the whole game was bucket after bucket. So if we go into the stats, the team stats right here on the screen, 118-120, the Clippers and the Jazz both shot the ball pretty well from the three-point line, about close to 40%, but the Clippers shot 53% to the Jazz's 43%, right? And it showed that their offense was both clicking. Utah's a very high offense shooting power team. The Clippers were just on one last night, scoring the basketball. The Clippers shot 78% from the free throw line to the Jazz's 90%. The Clippers did miss some key free throws down the stretch of the game that, could have helped us, towards the end. But nonetheless, that we did go 78% from the free throw line. We got to fix that. We go into something else. 36 rebounds to 45 rebounds. The Clippers had 36 and the Jazz had 45, a nine rebound difference. But the part that killed us was the fact that the Jazz had 17 offensive rebounds to the Clippers 6. We're going to talk about that as we go on to the show. The assists, 27-17. Like I said, the Jazz were just on one last night on that three-point line. The blocks went to the Clippers 6-4. Steals went to the Clippers 8-7. They were even on turnovers, right? 14-14 on turnovers. They were not one after the other. So they both, 14 is pretty a reasonable amount of turnovers, right? So it's not so much, out the realm. 14-14 is not that big of a difference. Points in the paint, 48-46 goes to the Clippers. Personal fouls, 22-24 goes to the Clippers. It has 2 less fouls. Now, make sure you smash that like button as y'all come in here. So if we're looking at that full screen right there with the team stats, you would think that the Clippers had the upper hand as far as the shooting, as far as the blocks, as far as, less personal fouls, more points in the paint, that they were, right there to win that game. And they definitely were. But you got to look at the momentum, how the game went. That's why we have to watch the game to actually see what actually happened. That's exactly what I did this morning. And we're going to go into some of the positive and negatives today as well before I let y'all in. let's start with the Utah Jazz, man. If we look at the the box score for the Utah Jazz, they had five? They had 5 people in double figures. John Collins 13, Lauri Markkanen 35, Jordan Clarkson 13, Taylor Horton-Tucker 10, Colin Sexton 13, and Kelly Olynyk 15. So their 2 bigs had the most points, right? And that's going to support the point that I make in a bit, right? So you have 5 guys in double figures for the Utah Jazz. Like I said, they shot 43% from the field as a team, 39% from the three-point line. They passed the ball very well. And then you look at the 2, you had John Collins with 12 rebounds, and you had Lauri Markkanen with 12 rebounds, which absolutely, in my opinion, was the deal breaker, the backbreaker of the game. And then you look at the side with the Clippers. You had 4 people in double figures, and move this out the way so y'all can see. You had 4 people in double figures. You had Kawhi. You had Kawhi with 25, PG with 36, Norman Powell with 20, Bones Highland with 12. So you have 4 guys in double figures. They shot the hell out the ball at 53%, 40% from the three-point line. The ball was, clicking more so in the second half. I think they at one point shot over 60% in the second half going into the fourth quarter. So, they definitely picked their offense up in the fourth, but it really never dropped. It was really their defense and there was their rebound that really destroyed them in this game, and the stats prove it. Now, let me talk a little bit about something. As y'all come in here, smash that like button. Also hit the Cash App. Hit the super sticker, super comment button. If you guys want to have your comments seen by me, I'll read it out instantly, or your question. Let me say this, all right? I know a lot of people looked at it like the Clippers should be going 10-0, and they should be trying to go undefeated on this long streak, 20-0, whatever. I believe they could have went 10-0. I really do. I thought they could have won last night. A number of reasons why they didn't win, was very glaring to me. Like I said, I watched the game again this morning before I came on here. But it's hard. It's hard in the Western Conference. Even on one night when you're in a hostile environment like Utah, like we've had, our runners with Utah for years. I mean, I think they said, the commentator said that we haven't won a game there like in 7 tries. Or Ty Lue didn't win a game in 7 tries in Utah. So, I mean, we all know Utah's a pretty, hostile environment, tough crowd. PG and Westbrook both had their run-ins in Utah. So, it's definitely a place where, there's some history. There's some hostility over there. So you only have to usually go through one night of somebody, having a good shooting night, and mixing that with the players they have. Utah got a very, very well-rounded team. Shout out to Will Hardy of the Utah Jazz as well. I watch a lot of stuff that people don't watch when they're watching the games. I watch the coach on the sideline. I'm watching every single player on the court, everybody on the bench. I'm watching everything on the court, right? And one thing I know is about Will Hardy, what he does, he's very detail-oriented. I'm talking about the Utah Jazz coach. He was literally yelling out to his players when to double, when to switch, when to, watch out for backside help. He's constantly moving, being very active with his team. His teammates, the players on the bench, are being interactive with the players as well. They have a lot of fight as well as on that team. So I think the realist said something about it was an easy game. I don't think it was an easy game at all. I think that they came to play, and I think that they're a very well-rounded team. I just think that the West is so deep that you rarely hear about them because they're not a very high, energized team as far as on television. But the Jazz pretty much won the game, man. They took it over, and they just had a little bit more left in the tank at the end of the game. But let's go into some of the positives and negatives. Let's go into some of the positives first with the Clippers, and then we'll go into some of the negatives. Let me pull some of this stuff out. First thing is first, man. The Clippers positives. One of the Clippers positives is that Paul George is healthy. PG is healthy. PG looked great last night. He looked great the first night, not just on offense, but defense. He's flying over, screens. He's getting up his man on, man-to-man defense, things of that nature. I said before the season started that PG will lead the team in scoring this year, and it looks like, that's pretty much what it is right now. He had 36 points last night. So let's look at some of the highlights PG had, and we'll be right back in about a minute 30.
Defense has led to some amazing buckets on the other end. No one blocked down. Paul George says, I'll take it.
He's not going to win any foot races on the 40-yard dash, but he is such a brilliant player and knows how to handle himself down there. Beautiful move by KO.
Utah's working on a 60-point half. Deep 2, just inside the 3-point arc. He'll make his move right about now. 5 down to 4 with 3. Puts the shot up, rattles it up and in.
He's so good at that.
Kawai to Paul George. George in traffic, drives inside. It's all he needs, just a small seam, and he was able to drop it over Marketing. A bucket here would cut the lead to 4. How about they cut it to 3 with the triple from George.
To give it a nice tap right across the rim.
Paul George again, setting the pace and the tempo in this third quarter. But the 3 years prior, he was a 39% three-point shooter. And now a man with rhythm, and his name is Paul George.
Jazz do defensively.
Kawhi leads in. That's clutch.
Good one-on-one defense that time by
All right,
Kawhi
team.
Leonard.
Buckle up.
That's what he does.
Paul George drained it.
All right, man. Y'all saw it. Highlights of PG. He had 36 points last night. Very, very telling performance from my man, Mr. Paul George. Before the season started, of course, he said he was on my bully-ish. And he definitely has been on his bully-ish the first 2 games. Now, of course, don't get too excited. Paul George is just, starting the season. But he came out and said it before the season started. And the last time he spoke like this was in 2020, 2021. And y'all saw what he did in the playoffs and, throughout the season. So, PG's, he's locked in, right? So definitely great showing from Paul George last night. We got to keep that going. I think that mixed in with Bones Highland's development is something that we can look at as very positive. Listen, what did Bones Highland have? I think he had, let me look at the numbers real quick. I'm looking at what his numbers was last night. Bones had he had 12 points. He shot 5 for 10 from the field in 22 minutes, 2 for 5 from the 3. Okay. I think Bones is a player, like I said, he has to get out there and play to really see his full potential. I see it very, very instinctively with Bones Highland, right? Even with a couple turnovers he had in the game, he didn't allow that to mess with his confidence. And that's the whole thing that comes down to in the NBA and basketball period is your confidence. Don't allow one bad play to dictate the entire game, your game, and also the team's game. So just the fact that Bones already has that locked in his mind that I'm not going to allow one mistake to mess up my game is a very, very great thing for us in the future. Bones is 23 years old right now. So you're playing behind Westbrook. You're playing, with Terrence Mann. You're playing with Norman Powell. You're playing with all these, very, very high value guards. And you're trying to find your way and find ways to get minutes, right? So I think that's a positive we took from last night. Bones was in a hostile environment. I think he shot 5 for 5 starting off the game yesterday. So defensively, Bones, it could be a liability on defense. He also can make bonehead turns, but that comes with the process with a young, up-and-coming guard like him. But what he has, I like, is that he has confidence, he has swagger, he has an aggressive mentality to score the basketball and do what he does well at a high level, right? And that's what he brings to the table. So those 2 things were the big things last night I saw. PG is healthy. He was cooking. And also I love what PG is doing too. He's getting to the basket. He's driving to the basket. He's not settling for just, long twos and 3-point shots. Dude's getting to the basket, and he's doing it all types of ways. He almost had a poster dunk last night as well. He got fouled, but he went 15 for 15 from the free throw line. Iced 2 big free throws down the stretch of the game. Now, of course, we didn't win it, but it shows PG's mental is there. He's not allowing outside noise to get in his head, which is great. I think we need to give him credit for that, because I'm pretty sure as hell if he had missed those 2 free throws, you had all these Clipper fans talking about, see, that's why you can't trust him. You can't trust Paul George, man. He's a choker. I'm going to give people credit. The same people that people want to rag, I'm going to give them high praise, because I go into the Clipper group last night on my Facebook, and you got all these people bitching and complaining like they always do. talking about they want James Harden, right? As if that dude was going to play any defense down the stretch. And also, is it going to make a big difference when you got Kelly Olynyk and Lauri Markkanen destroying us in the post we're about to talk about right now? Now, going to the reasons that we lost. Again, hit the like button as y'all come in here. Hit the share and the subscribe as well. Let me look. Jonelle Santana, top of the morning, brother. BJ, yes, sir. Appreciate you coming in. Andre 76, if your center is giving you 2 rebounds, you'll definitely lose game. I'm gonna go into that why we lost the game. Appreciate the comment, Bubba. He said Olynyk is good. Not many people give him credit. Yeah, Olynyk. I'm telling you, the Jazz are not this sorry team, and they're very well coached. And you got Lauri Markkanen coming into his own, bro. Like he stretches the floor. He can, he gets on the glass, on the paint. Very good mid-range shooter. And then you mix that in. The Jazz have 1, 2, 3. They got 2 legit power forwards and 2 legit centers. They had John Collins. They had Kelly Olynyk and Lauri Markkanen all in at the same time, all over 6'9". That's 3 guys over 6'9" on the court. That's why we got out rebounded the way we did. Let me go into it. Some of the negatives we had to take off last night. Slow starts, right? Slow starts. And this goes to, again, the pace as well as the aggressiveness of getting rebounds. We went down 2-7 early in the game, right? We went down early in the game. We saw that Lauri Markkanen was going to be a problem all night, right? We saw Kelly Olynyk was going to be we saw Walker Kessler, who had 12 rebounds, was going to be a big issue all night. Walker Kessler played, John Collins. John Collins had 12 rebounds and Markkanen had 12 rebounds. That's more. We didn't have one player over 12 rebounds last night. Right, I'm going to go into that in a minute, but the slow starts is what kills the Clippers, period. We have got to start getting off to a faster start on a consistent basis. We cannot allow our starts to be that slow. I understand we're in Utah. I understand that, we're in a hostile environment, but this is what causes us because now we have to fight back into the game. We have to fight back to try to get us back into, a game in high situations. Right? So we got to fix that, man. And I saw something, very early in the game. We didn't have the same focus we had against, the Portland Trailblazers. For us to be a championship team, we have got to start off and have a mindset to have good starts, right? Even if we're not hitting shots, we cannot begin, out hustled, and we cannot be on bad defensive rotations. Turnovers have to be down as well. We have to basically be able to control the tempo through and through, right? So that's one thing that, hurt us was, slow starts yet again. Turnovers, like I said, we both had 14 turnovers. I don't think it was really, if you ask me what the turnover, why the turnovers we lost, it was about 20%. It was not something that controlled the game at the end. I mean, we had boneheaded plays by Russ, Bones. The refs were letting us play. Turnovers are going to happen. It's basketball. The thing that hurts is when you have turnovers mixed in with actual, scoring possessions on the other end. If you turn over the ball, but you get back on defense and they don't score, that means that it cancels out, right? But if you turn over the ball and they keep on scoring, that's when it actually affects the game entirely for your team, because now you're not only turning the ball, but you're giving the other team points. You have to look at how are the other team mostly getting their points on the other side. And the way I saw it last night, why the team was getting their extra points, why we lost the game, why our momentum, went down, guys putting their head down, was the one on the bottom was offensive rebounding. Hit that like button as y'all come in here, hit the Cash App as well. Listen. And then I'm going to go back to a comment Andre said. Let me put this in here. Let me look at some. He said if your center's giving you 2 rebounds, you'll definitely lose the game. Zubac got outplayed off the game. He got outplayed off the game. He had 19 minutes. He got it 19 minutes. He had 2 rebounds. Let's start with that. He was not the same player he was the other night. He didn't have the same energy the other night. He was dealing with 3 guys who was basically attacking that glass. He got outplayed off the court very early. Right? So I don't even really look at he had 2 rebounds. I look at he had only 19 minutes. Why did he only have 19 minutes? Because he could not afford to stay on the floor much longer. So they replaced him with Nicholas Batum, who was able to actually cancel out, to an extent, Lauri Markkanen and make it more difficult for him. Because now you have a more mobile big on the court. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that you have the ability to go small like Ty Lue does. You can take Rocco and Batum in and take Zubac out when he's dealing with a big or somebody on the side who's, able to exploit his weaknesses. As soon as Nicholas Batum got back into the game, especially during that second half, you saw the shift with the Clippers on the other end. They started catching up to the game. We really never led until the fourth quarter. We never had the lead. Right? So that showed there was an adjustment made. And the adjustment is that we went small. But then again, it also hurt us because it hurt us on the glass when it came to rebound the basketball. That last play where when PG hit a 3, I think it was it 116, 115. PG hit a 3, and they go back down court. Lauri Markkanen had like 3 offensive rebounds in that one possession, and then it came 117, 116. Then PG goes down again. He gets fouled. He hits another 2 free throws, 118, 117. They go back down again. This was the dagger to me. I was like, man, this is crazy. Jordan Clarkson was dribbling the ball on the top of the key with Kawhi on him. PG was guarding Lauri Markkanen, worrying about him, right? The switch was made. I think it was a little bit too late, but Jordan Clarkson has such a quick release. He pulls up and shoots strictly right into PG's face. It goes right in. So, I mean, it's a crazy shot, and they hit a lot of crazy shots. Kelly Olynyk hit a 3-point in the corner, and when Kawhi was trying to close out, right? So it was a lot of stuff going on last night. Some of them they just hit a lot of clutch big shots, and you couldn't do nothing about it, right? So as much as we want to say we're disappointed, I'm looking at it like I'm more looking at why we lost. We lost because we did not rebound the basketball. And anytime Westbrook has 9 rebounds, your point guard, who's the smallest player on the court, has 9 rebounds, and you got guys getting 2 rebounds. Let me be fair. I'm looking at the minutes as well. So I don't want to just sit up there and say, he out rebounded without looking at the minutes. But there was a clear desire that Westbrook wanted to get the basketball. He shot 2 for 4 from the field. He had 5 turnovers. 2 of those turnovers are because, one of them was an alley-oop to Kawhi. He dropped the ball, and Zubac dropped the ball. All in the first half, pretty much, for the most part. Right? He said, we got to get real big, bro. Russ was playing it felt like it. It felt like Russ was playing the 5. And that's a problem. Like, you have got to be able to rebound the basketball. You have got to be able to rebound. You cannot. Nicholas Batum had 2 rebounds. Robert Covington had 1 rebound. You got to do your job. Zubac had 2. Like, Mason Plumlee had 4 rebounds. He had 2 more rebounds than Zubac, and he played 7 less minutes, bro. Like, you cannot afford to not have to control the glass, man. That is what destroys your team's momentum. Meanwhile, you go to the other side and you see that you got 2 guys in double-figure rebounds right there. That's what killed us. And it was the timing of the rebounds when they happened. You know what I'm saying? That's what killed us. Them second chance points, and they also was able to, comfortably get in their shots. That's how we lost the game. 17 offensive rebounds to 6 is why we lost that game last night. It wasn't turnovers where we both had 14. I'm looking at what was the biggest differentiation on this team stat chart. We shot better for them from the field. We shot better from the three-point line. Free throws, they shot better than us, but we shot more free throws. So we both had we had 22 makes, they had 20. They out-rebounded us 36-45 and 17-6 on the offensive glass. We had more defense rebound, but the offensive glass, that's where they got a lot of their second chance points. They killed us on the glass, man. So Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum, Ivica Zubac, Mason Plumlee, those four, you can say Kawhi to an extent too, because he's playing the four. Right? So, but then it's like, okay, Kawhi 6'7", and you got Olynyk and Lauri Markkanen, which I think Kawhi can guard Lauri Markkanen. So again, it's someone on Kawhi a little bit too, but he had 9 rebounds. I'm gonna take that back. Kawhi had 9 rebounds. So I'm gonna take that back. Zubac, Plumlee, Rocco, and Batum all did not rebound the ball and did not box out how they should have boxed out. That's what lost us that game last night. He said, "Yeah, Utah had 19 more shots than Clippers and got 30." Yeah, that's what killed us. You get 19 more shots and 33 points, bro. That's what killed us. Right. So, again, we have to be honest about a couple of things. Like those things have to be cleaned up, and I think it will. Yeah, we did. Terrence Mann would have helped rebound the basketball. He would have helped rebound the basketball, and he would have been able to been another defender out there. So I think he's gonna probably come back in about, I'll say, maybe another week. Another 2 weeks. He said, I believe Kawhi needs to exert himself and be more aggressive on these road games. Clippers will follow his lead. I don't think it's so much he needs to. I think PG had it under control. And I felt there was a point when PG sat out, Kawhi was in the game. That's when Kawhi should have took over. But Norman Powell was doing his thing. That's when Kawhi should have took over. And that going into that when PG was out. I mean, that was really what I thought it was supposed to be. PG sits, plays, and he controls the majority of the beginning quarters, 1, 2, and 3. And then Kawhi, when PG gets timeout, it's time for him to cook. Right? There was a point, I think PG had 8 straight points in the, I think it was it the third quarter? I mean, I thought it was supposed to be like that, your turn, my turn type thing. If Kawhi would have basically exerted himself more, then I think the team would have followed. But again, I'm not even looking at the offense. The fact of the matter is we got killed on the boards. 33 points out of 17 second chance, bro. That's what killed us. If we fixed that, we would have won the game. But then again, I gotta give Utah credit. They're well coached. They have a lot of, length on that team. They got size. They're disciplined. They can shoot the 3. They solid, man. So let me go ahead and drop this link for y'all to come in, and we're gonna go ahead and cook. We're gonna go ahead and cook real quick. I'm gonna drop like the membership video. I want to get y'all memberships. Make sure y'all get them, and we'll go from there. All right. All right. So make sure you get your membership badges. Again, you guys do not want to miss what we have coming next week. We have a great guest coming next week. Y'all do not want to miss that out. More content from the Clipper games that I go to and I work at. I will be make sure to drop for y'all as well. Want to make sure y'all locked in for getting your membership badge. Let's go through some of these comments. He said, Joanna said, let's give credit where credit is due. Jazz definitely not the same team as that. Yeah, they're not. They're, how could I put it? At home, they're definitely dangerous. I'm not too sure how they are on the road, but at home, they're a very dangerous team. But I see how they're coached. They're very well coached. Very well coached team. I don't think Ty Lue should have pulled Norm. You can see he was salty about that when he got sub for Rocco. That may be in the difference of the game. Maybe it could have. But maybe it could have. But Norm was in, was he? He was in for quite a time, but he didn't get towards the end though. I think what Ty was thinking in his brain was that if they defense held up enough, their stars would take them home. That's why I think he thought in his brain. Because the game could have went either way. So if we would have won this game, I don't think people would have really said much. After that, Nicola Jazz said Clippers are old and any other team will give you. No. And we gotta stop lying. We just beat a team who's a young team in Portland. Nothing but young guys. Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, Robert Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Jeremy Grant, all under 30 years old. That's not a super young team. Yeah, I mean, a super old team. So again, it just came down to they had more size than us in the paint. Zubac wasn't able to, hold up, and it forced us to go small, where we got out rebounded, and the Utah had 19 more shots than the Clippers and got 33 points out of it. That's why we lost that game. Point blank, period. Even with the high field goal percentage shooting that we shot the basketball at, we were not getting enough attempts. We were not getting enough opportunities to score the ball. So even though the Jazz they shot 43% from the field, we shot 53. Let me make sure I got this right. We shot 53, the Jazz shot 43%. They had 96 attempts to our 77 attempts. So that means that you're getting more and more opportunities to capitalize on mistakes. Right? So I dropped the link for y'all if y'all want to come in here and cook. Man, we gotta be honest. We cannot afford to give up second chance opportunities. Right? What up, cuz? What's good? Yo. Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Who was in here? Who was in here first? Me or the realist? I don't want to jump in line.
Nah, you was in here first.
Oh, my dad. Oh, I see why I don't recognize myself in here. I ain't got my picture. The new phone, I forgot to put my picture on the damn thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that damn content you had from the game the other night, that shit was lit, huh? Ain't nobody else bringing no to the YouTube, man. That shit was gangster as hell. I was like, look at this joker, man. He gonna be sitting up in there upside down, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Tunchi and all these other motherfuckers before long. Posting some selfies and shit. Hey man, look who I sit beside. I'm sitting over here with Megan Thee Stallion. I was low key jealous.
I ain't nothing, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. But yeah, it's all real simple, man. I've said this shit for a year and a half, 2 years, or a year, however long it's been. As soon as Terrence Mann gets on the court, bro, all this shit gonna change. This is how Zubac gonna get more rebounds. Anytime Zubac has to play with a non-point of attack defender, he has to stay out of the paint too damn much. And those hustle guys that love to run around the court, get rebounds, that's what they do. They always gonna outrun him to the front of the rim and get the rebound every single time. When he has a point of attack defender, he's gonna duck and dodge those screens. He will sit back more, and when he sits back more, he will be closer to the rim. It's just point blank bottom line. When there ain't no point of attack defender on there, like you got good defenders, you know, like on ball defenders, like Westbrook, Paul George, they great on the ball defenders, great in the pass lane. But point of attack defender is ducking and dodging all the screens coming up high, up the court, which is what they want Zubac to do. They want to bring Zubac far away from the rim for two reasons. One, so he don't get 4 or 5 blocks in the game. For two, so he don't get all the damn rebounds. Well, and 3 reasons. And 3, because he's slow-footed. You can't put a slow-footed a pick and roll defender with a non-screen dodger. Back in the day, Paul George probably ducking screens a little better, for sure. Westbrook, he's gonna have his nights where he plays deep. The first game of the season, Westbrook was fabulous. I give him his flowers. He played great. But Westbrook is not a point of attack defender. He's not gonna duck and dodge screens all night. He might do it for a couple plays here or there, and everybody say, "Oh yeah, see he got his hands on the ball." Yeah, it's 48 minutes in the game, bro. You got to duck and dodge your screens for 48 minutes, or however long you play, right? That's gonna help Zubac. As soon as he gets T-Man out there. Also, another thing, they had 3 guards that scored damn near 40 points total. That shit ain't happening when T-Man's out there. It's gonna make life easier. And come playoff time, marketing gonna have to deal with Kawhi for the whole game. Every play, Kawhi gonna be on him. I thought that's what we was about to get into, but it didn't look like that last night. I think they had Rocco on him and Batum on him. Some more shit by Ty Lue that I'm never gonna understand. Because when you have Westbrook and Paul George, and you got Bones and that, man, we had like 3 or 4 different players trying to go for 20. Westbrook obviously wasn't scoring the ball, but damn, Bones was scoring plenty. Powell was scoring plenty. Paul George was scoring beyond plenty. Paul George should have been going for 50 or 60. I don't know. They do that shit with Kawhi too. When Kawhi's on the pace to go for 50, they take him out of the game. I never understand. I'm never going to understand that. I'm never going to listen to nobody try to explain that because it makes 0 damn sense. Like, how you think Donovan Mitchell, Kobe, Jordan, how you think these guys get to 50, 60, 70, 80 points? You think they do that by coming out the game while they're hot? He did that to Bones and Paul George. Made 0 sense. It's always going to make 0 sense. You ride the hot hand until the hot hand gets tired and asks to come out the game, or he starts missing shots because his legs is tired and he ain't telling nobody he's tired, but it's showing by his shots getting short. You know? But when T-Man get all this shit is simple, man. When T-Man gets on the court, everything's good. All this shit gonna cease. Ain't gonna be no 3 guards hanging 15 points apiece to add up to to damn near 40 points. You know, T-Man has got to be on the court, and it don't matter. I've said this a million times. It don't matter if Westbrook's starting or he's not starting. T-Man has got to be the point of attack defender because he's young. He don't get tired. He's not going to take no plays off. He's going to hustle. So Paul George, Kawhi, and Westbrook can cruise to the fourth quarter and be fresh in the fourth. But then again, it goes. I did, like I said about Paul George, that Paul George set the whole fourth quarter except the last 5 minutes. The hottest man in the building, because Marketing got points later on to catch up with Paul George. Paul George had his 35-36 quick. That man was going for 50 or 60. He set the whole fourth quarter until 5 minutes. I'm never going to understand that. And that. If it's one thing Herm ever said in his life that makes any type of sense, 99% of it don't. But the one thing he do, Ty Lue does his bonehead scratching shit. I'm never going to understand it. I wish Ty Lue had to coach Kobe and Jordan while they was hot. I wish he would. I wish he would pull Kobe. When Kobe's on pace for 80, I wish he pulled Kobe out the game. See what happens. Do be on a quick ticket out of L.A. But yeah, it's T-Man's the short, quick, honest answer to all this, man. It's real simple.
All right. Let me go to the realist real quick and make sure y'all come in here, smash the like button, share and subscribe. Let me go to the realist. What's good, bro?
What's good, y'all? Hey, man, we should have won that game, and I feel like we waste a good performance from PG. That's something we gotta not do going forward. I know it's the game too, so you know, but we waste a good performance from that man. Clippers doing that same bullshit, playing down to their competition because, like I say, BJ, man, we should have beat this fucking team. They don't got no stars on their team like that. We didn't need no T-Man for no Jazz. Jazz is a team that like to shoot all them fucking threes, and they hit crazy threes. They just be hitting them crazy ass shots, man. But we should have beat them. I knew from the beginning. I think I was on Showtime stream, and I told them like, yeah, we're not gonna win this game. Just from the beginning, that first quarter, I said, yeah, we're not gonna win this game. And we got the Spurs Sunday. We got what? Orlando Tuesday. Don't be surprised if we don't beat Orlando, because that's the first game to our back-to-back. Because we face the Lakers on Wednesday. We'll fuck around and not even beat the Spurs. But like I say, man, we just jagging off fucking games, man, and that's bad. That's bad, man. So I ain't gonna say Jazz is a horrible team, but our two superstars should be able to beat that damn team, BJ. And like I say, we get caught up with that shooting that jumpers, shooting all them damn threes. We didn't need no three from PG. One thing I can say about LeBron, man, when the Lakers need to put points on the board, LeBron gonna go in and attack that basket and give them that layup to put a point on the board. Us, we gonna shoot fucking jump shots. We may get that rebound, kick it right back out, and shoot another jump shot. So, like I say, man, Clippers just we play down to our competition, man, and that's our biggest problem. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one of our biggest problems. We don't need no T-Man for no damn Jazz.
Yeah,
we got to come out, put our necks on these teams, and move on to the next, man.
So what you think why we lost? I know you said the stars, but I thought it was something more than what do you think it really came down to why we lost? If you just kind of like analyzing why we lost.
I just think I'm not gonna lie, BJ. I think we just certain games we get up for, man. And I get it. It goes like that sometimes with players. You know, I don't think the Jazz think they're gonna do something, you know, in the playoffs. So it's like they get more out of beating us than we do beating them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think okay, it's the Jazz. We can beat them. We don't have to give our all. But then when they start whooping our ass, then we turn it up in the third. But now it's a wire to wire game where a lot of times, if you notice, it don't really go our way. It really don't go our way because that team, like I say, they have a player that shoot a lucky ass shot, a crazy ass three, like we seen last night, and it don't go and it never goes our way. We got to stop playing down to our competition. Come out. First, we need to get our identity because we really don't have that. You can't say it's defense because if it's fucking defense, these players won't be going off on us like they do. Look at that boy in Brooklyn last year, whatever dude's name is. He went off on us, man. So it's like you say, man, we just we don't need no T-Man for no damn Jazz. We don't need no T-Man for no Spurs. We don't need no T-Man for no damn Orlando. We need to stop bullshitting and go out and get these teams out of the way before we fuck around and hurt one of our superstar players for making them play more than they really have to.
Damn. That's some real shit. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. That's some real shit you just said. I ain't gonna say nothing. I can't say nothing bad. Sarah, I'm gonna come back to you. Let me go to Bubba. What's good, Bubba?
What's good, BJ? Salute the panel. Salute the channel. What's good, Bruce? What's good, Dorillis?
What's good?
Y'all made great points, but I just want to go back on that rebounding on the rebounds because I feel like Zubac could have did a better job with the rebounding. You know, finishing with 2 rebounds, that's just unacceptable. You know, I think in today's game, if you were center, you should at least finish with double-digit rebounds at least. And I try to keep that same energy with every center. I kept it with Joel. I kept it with Jakob Pertl and a few other centers that I covered last time. But Nicholas Batum came in. He played like 30 minutes, and you know he also had 2 rebounds. So the Jazz really dominated the glass. And you know I felt like with Russ getting 9 rebounds, with Kawhi Leonard also getting 9 rebounds, if a center could have helped with those rebounds, they don't get those. What was it? 19 more shots. They don't get those, and you know, and get 33 points out of it. But the Utah Jazz, they shoot a lot of crazy threes, a lot of bad threes sometimes, and they miraculously go in. I mean, I remember one play, Kelly Olynyk, he had a 3 in transition. I was like, bro, that's a dumb shot, and he took it and he made it, and it was like that. It was just luck at that point. But I mean, for the most part, the Clippers actually played great, but it was just the rebounding battle that they lost, and they ultimately lost the game. I feel like Paul George had a good game. Kawhi had a good game, good all around game. The only smoke. I mean, I ain't really gonna say smoke, but I think that last play, Kawhi could have did a better job with it. I think if he had posted Clarkson up and drew the double team and kicked it out, that would have probably been a better option. But I mean, he couldn't get the shot off the first time, and he passed it off and got it back and shot a bad 3. But Westbrook could have, you know, he could have shot the ball, but I felt like he thought he didn't really have enough time to get the shot off. But I mean, I saw people on Facebook and Instagram kind of blaming Russ and saying we need James Harden, and you know, Russ only gave us 4 points, and you know, but it was just a rebounding battle. And the next time, the Clippers need to do a better job at it.
Yeah, that's good points you just made, Bubba. Appreciate y'all coming in. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe, smash the share button, smash the Cash App, right? Smash that Cash App. Links right there in the chat box. Y'all see it in the chat as my link. Y'all can go ahead and send y'all love to the Cash App for this great content we got. If y'all want to come in here, also hit the link in the comment section. Let's go to my man Bruce. Bruce, what's good, brother?
Hey, what's up, BJ? What's up, the realists or doom and gloom realists? What's up, Andre? Hope you guys are good. Your family are good.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you guys said everything. I agree with the realist the most. I think that was a bad loss. Clippers should have won that game. There's no way that the Clippers should have lost last night. No way. There's no excuses. Um, I've been saying it for years. I don't think Zubac can play athletic bigs. Every time there's other athletic bigs, they always dominate Zubac. You know, Markkinen, he cannot guard Markkinen. It's always white on white crime when he plays Markkinen. So I think the Clippers might need a athletic big when they play another team that has an athletic big. I don't think Plumlee is gonna cut it. And you cannot rely on Batum all the time to guard athletic bigs, because that's why they lost the game last night, because they lost the first quarter. You know, the Clippers started slow. They started too late, and they dominated him inside. They dominated the Clippers inside. So I don't blame Westbrook. Everybody knows his game already. People campaigning for James Harden gonna campaign for Westbrook back, because James Harden doesn't really play defense. Westbrook is a better defender. Paul George was doing the scoring. They were fine. It's because they started late. And Zubac, I don't know, man. Zubac is what it is. I don't think he's gonna get better. He is what it is. I mean, he's gonna show efforts, but every time. And like the earlier said, Orlando can beat Clippers. Orlando can beat the Clippers. So Clippers better be careful. Take care of San Antonio and get ready for a battle for Orlando. I mean, even San Antonio. I mean, when Beyama is shooting threes outside. So, you know, everything for me, Clippers, every game is a must-win game for me. Clippers have to boom themselves every game for me this season. That's how serious I'm taking this season.
Okay.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Like, it's a must win every game, man. We can't afford to just, oh, well, you know, this team. No, man. Hell no. Hell to the no, BJ. We can't go in here, beat these teams. Man, go ahead, BJ.
You know
how you beat youth.
Yeah, let me go to Jonelle, hold on. Let me go to Jonelle real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all come through because he just came in. What's good, Jonelle?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's up, BJ? I agree with the other fellas, man. I was watching that game. I was also watching the Spurs because I am a fan of Victor. I root for the young fella. Man, I was watching that game yesterday, and I was just disappointed. I saw the young fella, what is it, Keontae George? He was bodying Westbrook, just yelling and screaming at him. That was just like, that I couldn't. I saw that game and I was like, nah, we're gonna lose this game. We just getting like, we fell into the trap of playing into people's team's pace, and we just ultimately we just give up. We just played down to a competition. That's all that happened. Like, it was just a mental thing. By the time it was the fourth quarter, it was just like it was too late. Just all the momentum, Olenek making all these Hail Mary shots. It's like, what? Like nothing but none. I was like, nah, I'm good. But it's just we just give up. We tend to take games off, and that's dangerous. When we see the Lakers on the schedule, it's just pure domination. We dominate. We just, I don't know. It's just, I know it's basketball. You know, I agree with you. I rebounded. The X's and O's, I understand all of that. I didn't play professional, but I know, playing back in high school, I know that if you get out rebounded and just the turnovers, we're not gonna win. You know, plain and simple. But it's just that Man, when I saw that play, the young kid, man, the rookie, he was just screaming at Westbrook, and I was just like, yo, I was so disgusted with that, man. It was kind of funny because I'm like, come on, man, that skinny kid. I know, like, it's the NBA, but come on, Westbrook, wake up. That dude was screaming at your face, like like that can't happen, man.
That was basically
Can't let that happen. You gotta sun that guy, like you gotta sun him, like, oh, you
That's
in the welcome to the
that's the
NBA,
same
man.
shit. Zach.
Push him.
That's-
I don't know. Push him back.
That's the same. That guy, Keontae George, I saw that play.
He was screaming at him like, yo, daring him. Like,
Westbrook
I
is
can't-
Westbrook was his idol looking up to. So that was friendly back and forth talk. That ain't nothing personal.
Oh, I didn't know that. Still,
That was his
man, come on, man.
yeah.
So Westbrook let George Westbrook him. That's what Westbrook would do.
I would push him back. I don't know. But it's just friendly competition, though.
That one shit. I'm looking at what Bubba said, man. Anytime you get out rebounded, they get 33 opportunities, 17 more shots. That is fucking crazy, man. 17 what is that?
No, that's
19
not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and the one play that Markkanen got like 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, I was like, where's the help at? Because everybody was just standing and watching. It was like, nah. And that was in the fourth quarter, too. That put them up by 1, I think.
Exactly. That won them the game.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson was making all these crazy shots. I'm like, how are we gonna win this? Like,
I'm sorry, man. Clippers, I cannot. I'm not taking no excuse this year, man. I'm gonna go hard on the Clippers this year. You should have won that game. Yes, last night.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%, man. I can't. No excuse for that one, man. I can't even make nothing. I can't even really. Yeah, nah, man. Hell no. No. Win that game. Win that game and stop letting these boys, stop giving these young fellas confidence thinking they can hang with you guys. Because that's all we do. We're gonna play the Spurs and BS and mess around and lose that game. We're gonna play Orlando, BS, and mess around and lose that game.
I can understand if a contender beat you, but Utah is not even a pretender. The games you're supposed to win, you have to win.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
And see that's really all. That's really how I'm looking at it, BJ. We gotta win the games we supposed to win. That's it. That's all, man. We should be beating the Jazz. Tomorrow we should beat the Spurs. Well, then who we got? Orlando Tuesday. We should beat them. Now we got a back-to-back with the Lakers. That can be a toss-up.
Mm-hmm.
That can be a toss-up.
Because how tight the West is, home court advantage is going to be very important.
Yes. So yeah, I'm with you, man. I can't give no pass for last night, man. I just can't. You knew from the beginning of that game, that first quarter, we weren't gonna win that game because, like I say, Jazz is a team. They love shooting threes, and they hit the craziest, luckiest shots ever. It's like they just throw it up and that shot just dropped. Then we get caught up because that's what we do. We get caught up with, okay, they hit the three. Now we got to go back down and shoot a three. But our threes don't fall. So, yeah.
Yeah, then the crowd was into it, too. That was crazy. Oh.
It's hard to play in Utah, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough place to play because they, like you said, the crowd, and when they start hitting them threes. But I didn't see that in the first. I just saw we just getting out hustled. I saw we got out hustled in the first quarter, right at the beginning, and we have to fight back to try to win. And yeah,
Ty Lue should know his personnel right now. Zubac cannot play athletic bigs. It's been years. It's been years. I mean, the Clippers lost the game in the first quarter. They dominated the rest of the game. You know, mostly the rest of the game, but they lost the first quarter because they had. I cannot blame everything on Zubac, but Clippers have to play smarter.
yeah.
Who that one? What's the dude name that came from the Lakers? He from Chicago. What's the dude name?
Caruso.
No, he with the Jazz.
Oh, the Jazz. Okay.
Damn, what's his name? BJ. The Lakers traded him.
Tucker.
Tucker. He's another one. Shooting them crazy shots and they just go in.
It was hitting everything.
Didn't even hit rim.
Yeah, look at the threes. They shot. Clarkson shot 3 for 5. THT shot 2 for 5. Olynyk shot 2 for 2. That 3-point shot Olynyk hit, we were up by 4. I will never forget this. We were up by 4. I think it's 109 to 105. Kawhi hit a big 3, and then Kelly Olynyk on the other side hits a corner 3. I think Kawhi put his hand up and tried to contest it. It just went straight in. I'm like, dude, you can't be serious. That's what
I give you one better. That possession when they was tipping the ball and the ball kept on rimming out, but what's his name was just tipping the ball, but he kept on missing it. Yeah, I say yeah. This is it, man.
San Antonio plays kind of like Utah because the coach is from the Popovich.
Yeah, it is. Right. Yeah, you're right.
So Clippers better win Sunday, man.
Yeah.
I mean, San Antonio is not gonna be easy this year. I mean, they may not make the playoff or the play-in, but they're gonna be a tough out. It's gonna be a tough game. And like the realists say, Orlando is really good. They're very athletic, and they have like players that wants it.
Yeah. They got to come out like they did against Portland the other night.
Okay.
They got to come out early. They cannot afford to come out late because that's when the game gets interesting.
And the thing is that I want the Clippers to dominate because, everybody is, every poll I see, they are downplaying the Clippers, like, oh, this and that, like, oh, like everybody's better. Nah, I know the Clippers are probably next to the Nuggets. They're the best team that can match the Nuggets right now. Right now, just the Nuggets are pretty much perfect. Like that starting 5 is perfect. They got everything. I think the Clippers is the only team that can match them. And,
the Clippers that played last night cannot beat the Nuggets.
Not that version though.
The Clippers
not
against
the
Blazers, yes, but against what I saw last night, no.
Yeah, and the thing is that the Clippers, if you give me a 7-game series versus that Jazz team is not gonna get a win versus the Clippers. That's why I'm hard on them because I know that they're better than that. I know that the Clippers, like I see these guys are, they can win it all. It's just the mentality, like you can't take these games off,
Okay, Melo. Yeah, every time the Suns are kind of good, Melo shows up in the chat. Okay.
It's a long season though. You got it.
Yeah, I think because I don't know what y'all thought about what y'all said, what y'all felt we should have went our first 10 games.
Didn't we
10
say 20-1 or 18-2, something like that?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think the expectations are so high. You know what I'm saying?
We have to have an expectation because it's been too long. We want the team to succeed. It's time. It's time. That should be the motto this season. It's time.
It's time in the postseason.
Yes.
But we want to win. We want to win our championship. I don't know how many games we're going to win in the season. I would like to say 55, 60 games. Like I said, I do like a few things. I like how PG looks. He on his bully shit, like he said. And I'm not just saying off of scoring. I'm seeing him go to the basket. I'm seeing him making his free throws. I think he went 15 for 15 last night from the line. So he's pretty much locked in, right?
He on his bully shit, and we still fucking lose.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think the Clippers gonna make a move, man. I think they're gonna make a move.
Yeah.
Because Norman Powell, I mean, he had some empty calories points last night. I don't know.
I think it's just the mentality, man. DJ, you seen that play? Colin Sexton, I think is his name. Sometimes I get it mixed up. He just rolled down the ball, like past the half court, and Paul George was just perfect stance, and he just grabbed the ball, just bulldozed to the rim like he wasn't even there. Like I was so pissed off when I seen him. I'm like, yeah, you can't win the game like that. That's just mad. Your defense. Like if if the guy blew past you, follow him. Don't let him get to the rim like that. He's just like, you can't do that.
So
that dude just went straight to the rim like he wasn't even there. Like, nah.
So it's been 2 games. What do you guys think of Kenyon Martin Jr.?
He'll get used to it.
I didn't see him play.
He barely played.
He's gonna be the Rocco this season. He's gonna get Rocco minutes.
Melo, he wants to come. Wow, this dude want to come in now. I shouldn't let your ass in, honestly. I'm about to think about that because you've been off for like 6 months, nigga.
The Suns already load managing, but they want to talk about Kawhi, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know if I want to let Melo in right now because he gonna come in here. He been gone for 6 months, and now he want to come here. Mingle, what's good, bro?
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Oh man. Well, it was pretty good last night. Well, other than they couldn't stop lowering marketing. Other than that, I mean, I thought Kawhi could have played much better than what he played. I mean, he's Jordan Clarkson guarding him. How the hell you let Jordan Clarkson stop you, bro? You're supposed to be killing Jordan Clarkson. Because Jordan Clarkson ain't even a defender. A good defender like that. Man, you were supposed to be killing Jordan Clarkson all game long. But he didn't quite take it there. I don't know what happened, but he didn't quite take it there. Russ had a pretty all right game. I mean, he had some turnovers up in there, but they wasn't turnovers like he was making on the Lakers, or bad turnovers that you'd be like, man, Russ, he got to do better. They still could have won that game. They would have lost by 2 points, but I mean, Kawhi just got to step his game up. He got to do better than what he did last night. I just wasn't expecting that from Kawhi. I thought Kawhi was going to really go off last night. I really did, especially when I saw Jordan Clarkson on. I was like, man, Kawhi finna ball out. He didn't quite do what I thought he was going to do. And then it was one specific play that I saw when Kawhi was they passed him the ball. He passed up the 2-point shot to go to the 3 and missed it. I was like, he should have just went ahead and took the 2. But again, that's the NBA we in now. Everybody shooting 3s. I don't know. They pass over from wide open 2s to shoot a 3. That's just where the game at now. I don't know, but that's just where the game at. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Yeah, I think the Clippers, they played good last night. I'm not saying they played bad. They played good last night. Kawhi just need to play better. That's it. Kawhi just got to play better. I know he ain't going to play like this every game, but if Kawhi would have played decent last night, they win that game. Decent. They win that game.
I mean,
they win the game easy because when T-Man gets on the court, man. That's plain and simple. There ain't nothing to be worried about.
Nigga ain't trying to hear that, man.
Ain't nothing to worry about at all. And if anybody wants to lay the 3,500 I got on Hearn's head out there, I'll lay it with you two. When T-Man gets on the court, all this shit cease because the guards are on lockdown. Lamar whatever his name is, gets his 35. PG gets 36. Bones piling all them, cook their ass up. They guards not getting no 40 points total between 3 people with Terrence Mann on the court. It's not happening. Zubac's gonna fall back with T-Man on the court. Gonna rebound more. It's real easy.
So Thomas, we needed T-Man last night.
Nigga ain't trying to hear that, man.
We needed T-Man last night.
I hear what Shine's saying.
It's all real easy, bro.
I hear what Shine's saying. I hear exactly what he's saying.
Leonard out there.
But dude, Terrence Mann is not that kind of friendly. You trying to put him out there to beat. You really think if Terrence Mann was out there, y'all win that game? That's what we doing now?
It's all real easy, but T gets on the court, man.
Listen, man. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this one time.
If y'all want to lay the money out there, you can lay it out there too.
Hey, I'm gonna say this one time and listen to me real good. If Terrence Mann, who y'all need to win games, y'all in trouble.
When T-Man gets out there, it's all gonna be easy, bro.
If Terrence Mann, who y'all need to win games, it's over with. Y'all might have
Hey, Migo, I'll give you one better. If we need the Terrence Mann to win last night, we in trouble.
Right.
We in trouble, man. We didn't need no damn man to win last night. We should have won that damn game last night, man. We should have won last night.
Terrence is not even the man. The man was playing.
No, man. I mean, on some real shit, man. On some real shit. We come down and beat ourselves, man, in these games. Playing down to our competition, man. I agree with that. How the hell we got the 2? You can say the 3 best players on our team, and we, man, BJ, man. Come on, man. No, man. It's no excuse.
We need to put
no
pressure.
Excuse for last night, man.
We need to put pressure on the Clippers to step up.
Yes.
We cannot take games for granted.
Yes. Go out and beat these fucking teams. Go out and beat them, man.
Terrence Mann was gonna grab all those rebounds with all the big bodies that the Clippers have.
There you go, Bruce. And that's what I'm saying. See, I'm gonna let Melo go after this, but Terrence Mann would not have taken care of the rebounding issue we had. He wouldn't. It comes down to us starting off games how we were supposed to, because Zubac we didn't have Terrence Mann last game, and we destroyed Portland. I was at the game. We play with a certain type of energy. Portland has guard. They have Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons is better than any guard that they have. It wasn't that. It was the fact we got our ass handed to us on the boards. That's why we lost that game. Plain and simple. Not tripping about it. I think Kawhi should have. I will agree with Bingo about this. Kawhi should have took over when PG sat out. That was his time to put his imprint. Very, mediocre game from him last night. Let me go to Marlon real quick. What's good, Marlon?
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Much to say about your Clippers. Believe it or not, I actually like what I see from your Clippers. Um, the boys made it through the first 2 games. Paul George went crazy. I do agree. Kawhi should have took over. The rebounding issues is something I think can get fixed up. Um, Kawhi. Look, I'm not. I mean, Kawhi. It's Kawhi. I'm not worried about Kawhi, man. You know what I'm not worried at all, to be honest. But I think I'll be fine. Honestly, I'm not that like this isn't. I mean, this not gonna win every single game.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I feel. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it.
Yeah. Which y'all got to counteract that.
We not saying we're gonna win every game. We just need to win a game. We should win.
That's true. I feel that.
When PG having a game like that, we shouldn't waste them type of games. Knowing how PG is, how sometimes he can be a no-show in games. So when PG going off, we need to try to capitalize on games like that. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah. No excuses. No excuses. But I'm still gonna give Utah credit. They fought, man. They willed it out. They well coached. I thought we did some things that really, cost us to take over and win. Yeah. I don't really have much to say. You get ready for San Antonio tomorrow. That's it. Anybody want to?
Hey, BJ.
What's happening?
So you're not. I mean, Kawhi Leonard. I get it. I mean, we got the Phoenix. We play Utah tonight. But I mean, how do you feel about I guess outside on the perimeter, letting Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen just go crazy basically the entire fourth quarter?
It wasn't just them; it was Olynyk too.
Yeah, he was going crazy too. Yeah,
they just hit tough shots, man.
Yeah, that 1-3 at the end of the quarter by Clarkson was. I mean, that was OD.
That was
OD. That was OD.
There was hitting,
bro. That was just bad defense. I mean, it wasn't. It was just a great shot. I mean, what do you do? That Jordan Clarkson has a quick release. It was Kawhi, PG on the pick and roll. What else could you do? That was a good ass shot.
They were playing horse. That's how it looked like.
I was one of the ones.
You can't do nothing about that. That's just a good shot. As far as because Utah has solid bigs, man. They have real bigs on that team, so that exploits and busts open our problem. It started off at the beginning of the game. Look at that. You got two guys with 12 rebounds apiece.
Yeah, that's wild.
Someone is in the jungle. I mean, I hear birds and
yeah.
We got the Spurs tomorrow.
Okay.
So who do y'all have this? No, who do y'all have next?
The Spurs play hard, man.
The Spurs play hard.
Yeah.
Victor just looked really good, but y'all should win that game right there. The Spurs are
we ready.
Hey, I'm with the Realist on that one. We should bust their ass tomorrow.
Yeah, the Spurs are not good, bro. They're just not.
Yeah, but the Spurs play hard because they got Wemby, but it's like that's a different team, man.
They do play hard, but they're still not good though. Like they're just not good. Like,
but they play hard, and you can't play with them. Like and somebody just said earlier in the screen that the Clippers play down to their competition. So if you playing down to the guy, you gonna mess around and lose. Is what I'm saying.
We ain't losing tomorrow, fellas.
Victor gonna have 1,000.
Everything all right. Relax.
That's that bullshit I'm talking about right there.
All right.
Nah,
Relax.
y'all got
Relax.
that one. No. Hey, y'all got that
That
one.
bullshit,
First
man.
of all, Westbrook. We do know Westbrook is gonna come out gunning tomorrow. You know that. That's A. B. Kawhi not gonna shoot
Is that a
bad
good?
again.
Is that a good thing? What is that a good thing?
I mean, you might have a point there, but I won't go into that because there's other people here that like that. But everything will be fine, bro.
Westbrook ain't got to do it. Everything Westbrook got to do is play a little defense and assist the ball. What he been doing? That's all he got to do.
Just like he did in game 1. He don't got to do nothing.
Well, he can't
play a little defense and assist the ball.
Well,
That's all he got to do.
he got to do more than that. He can't have 5 turnovers in one half of basketball.
Man,
I mean, that's what he is, bro.
wasn't even his fault.
A couple of them hoes
2 of them turnovers wasn't even his fault.
Say that again, Marlon.
I said a couple of them hoes weren't even his fault.
That's
exactly. I just said that. Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Guess what? He still a couple of them still had 3 fucking turnovers in one half. They had 5 at halftime. And he really had more than 5. That fucking box score crazy. But now, I ain't worried about that. He going to play better tomorrow.
Man, that wasn't nothing. He had 5 turnovers for the game.
He'll play better tomorrow. It'll be fine. Trust me. It'll be fine. Y'all worrying about nothing, bro. When T-Man gets on the court, it changed the whole landscape of the defense. Everything will be all right.
He Jordan or somebody. Dude,
T-Man is not shy, man. T-Man is not comfortable.
T-Man done. Ain't nobody ducking screens to help Zubac out for 40 minutes. They not doing that. Nobody else on the court gonna do that.
All right,
Terrence Mann can ball a little bit.
But you ain't gotta believe it. You can put some bread on it if you want to.
I'm not saying he can't play.
You can put some bread on it. You can put some bread on. What you want to do?
Man, all I'm telling you is Terrence Mann ain't what you're trying to make him out to be. That's all I'm saying.
Pick the game. Pick the team you want to bet on. Give me your bet, and I'll bet. Pick on it.
Man, Thomas wants to lose his money so much with all the betting. Okay.
He said, oh yeah. But because I want to talk, because I know what I'm talking about. Y'all act like y'all didn't just watch Denver Nuggets play the Clippers and Jokic hang a triple-double on us, giving his all, playing hard, and you didn't watch Jamal Murray get locked up. That's what you just act like. You act like you didn't see T-Man start against Phoenix down the stretch last year when we fighting for seeding. Down the stretch while Phoenix is fighting for seeding, T-Man start and Booker 6 for 16. Y'all act like y'all didn't see that. Y'all act like y'all didn't see T-Man start, and we went 10-2. Y'all act like y'all didn't see T-Man start, and CJ McCollum has 0 points for the whole 4 quarters. But you don't want to hear that. But guess what? Like I said, pick your team. Pick your team, and when we play them,
okay.
We'll bet the match.
Okay. Now, Sean, you just named all that what y'all did. You literally just named all that what quote unquote T-Man did or what he called or whatever. And what did that get them exactly? Don't worry, I'll wait.
It got him 10-2. You ain't gotta wait long. It got him 10-2. You ain't gotta wait long.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
You ain't gotta wait long. You got 10-2.
10-2. And what does that mean?
What you mean wasn't me? What you mean wasn't me? We was about to be out of the damn 8 seed playoff when T-Man started. Then we went straight to the 4 seed. What you talking about?
Man, somebody's gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, that's the highlight of his career," because they went 10-2 when he started.
No. The highlight of his career when he earned his starting job 2 years ago when he hung 40 on Utah Jazz in the elimination game and Ty Lue ignored it. That was the highlight of his career.
No one said that Terrence Mann couldn't play. Nobody said that.
That's a damn shame.
I'm just telling y'all what's going to happen when he gets on the court.
So
you ain't got to believe it.
We just picking and choosing each game.
I said you ain't got to believe it. You better
that's what we hanging our hats off of. Okay, I got it.
Who do you think Terrence Mann is?
That's
my question. Who do you think Terrence Mann is? That's my question.
He's a hell of a point of attack defender. What you mean? What the hell's your question?
No, I'm just saying.
So Shine, is he the best defender in the league? How you talking? You talking like he's the best defender in the league?
Okay, Drew Holiday ain't the best defender in the league, but he makes a difference when he gets on the court. So
who is the best defender in the league to you?
Kawhi Leonard.
What?
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. See. Yeah. You very delusional. Okay,
Yeah,
I see
you
what's
are
going on.
super
Okay.
Very
Hey,
delusional.
bring your money. Come playoff time. Bring your money. Come playoff time. We'll bet.
Exactly.
There's no way
That's all
y'all
you gotta
still
do.
think Kawhi is the best defender in the league at this
Oh,
point.
I see you very delusional. I see what's going on.
Hey, how you don't think he's the best defender in the league when he matches up
Kawhi is
with all
not
the
the
stars?
best defender in the league right now.
Everything.
No,
Kawhi's
he's
the
not.
best defender in the league right now. That's your
He's a
opinion,
good
but he's the best
defender, but
defender.
he's not the best. He's a good
He's the
defender,
best
but he's
defender.
not the best.
He's the
No,
best
he's
defender
not.
in the league.
Not
We'll see.
anymore. Not anymore.
We'll see come playoff time. We'll
He's
see come
not the
playoff
best
time.
defender in the
We'll
league,
see
bro. You
come
gotta
playoff
stop.
time. Oh
Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
We'll see come playoff time.
I like Kawhi. I'm a Kawhi fan.
If you don't believe in Terrence Mann's defense and Kawhi defense, then put your money where your mouth is.
Is he a better defender than Anthony Davis?
Hell yeah, Anthony Davis is trash on defense right now.
He's heads and shoulders above Anthony Davis right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let me know when Anthony Davis go locks up to a superstar for 7-game series. I'll wait. Let me know. Because guess what? I watched Kawhi lock up Joker in Game 7. I watched it. I ain't watched Anthony Davis do it though.
So why the conversation switch from T-Man to Kawhi?
That's a good question.
Because that's a good question, Bruce. That's a good question, Bruce. Why did they bring up Kawhi? We didn't even talk about Kawhi.
I didn't.
There you go.
He brought up Kawhi, but
no, I didn't bring up Kawhi. Somebody else asked about Kawhi.
T-Man is a good player, but I mean,
T-Man is gonna make the difference. Every team has a point of attack defender. Every team.
No.
I understand. Hey, Thomas, I understand what T-Man brings. All I'm saying is we don't need fucking T-Man for no damn Jazz.
I agree.
Did I say that?
Oh,
did I say that?
But what you saying is, but look though, what you saying is, you saying wait till he get back. But while we waiting, we gonna be dropping these fucking games though, according to you. So
you ain't gonna drop a lot of games. You ain't gonna drop a lot. First of all, Darius, let me put your words in your mouth that you just used. First of all, you said these motherfuckers were hitting ridiculous shots. If they shoot them 100 times, they miss them 99 times. Guess what? They hit them one time, you got one L. Just one. That's all. You all said it. BJ said it. Darius, you said it. They hit some shots. They hit some shots that they never gonna hit again.
Hey Thomas, no, that ain't true because they always hit them crazy ass shots. I also say we play down
why they always losing it? Why they always losing it?
Thomas, I also say we play down to our competition too, right? So
yeah, you did say that.
Wait,
you did say that. But what we don't do is play.
Thomas, look at this.
Go ahead.
Is the Spurs better than us?
No, the Spurs ain't better than us.
Okay. But we'll fuck around, play down to them. Is Orlando better than us? Wait. Is Orlando better than us? Is Orlando better than us? But look at this though.
No, you answer my question. You ain't finna do all the talking. You ask a question. Let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask a question. Are you guaranteeing the Spurs win tomorrow?
No. If I'm rooting for fucking Clippers, why would I bet against the Clippers?
Yeah, what it sound like?
No. All I'm saying is, that's not what it sound like. No, that's not what it sound like. All I'm saying is, Thomas, I understand what T-Man brings to this team. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is we shouldn't need him for these teams that we got lined up while he's out.
And you know why you need him though? You know why? Do you know why you need him? Because you're playing 3 old guys on the court that are still great players, but they are old. They are not bringing the energy every night. Just like you said, Realist, when they play somebody young, they have problems. You know why they have problems? Because they ain't no youth on the court. That's why they have problems. But guess what? T-Man and Zubac gonna be young on the court. You got one guy that's even close to young on the court. Because you're trying to hold that platoon. You're trying to hold that platoon.
You know what the Clippers go in thinking? We can beat these teams strictly off our talent.
Y'all should not.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's how they go in thinking, right? That's how they go in thinking.
I agree with that. That's another reason why we need youth on the court. That's another reason.
Bro, y'all should not.
Go ahead.
Y'all do not. Y'all should not. What are we talking about? Y'all don't need Terrence Mann.
Yo.
What's going on?
You all right?
Yeah.
BJ, do we need Terrence Mann for these fucking teams?
Oh.
All right, Thomas.
All right. Well, let me ask you this then. Why you keep fucking losing to him then?
We didn't
Exactly.
We didn't.
First of all,
Exactly. You
Ty
know why you lose to him?
Bro, y'all
Do
don't
you
need
know why you
Terrence.
lose to
Y'all
him?
don't need Terrence
Do
Mann
you know
on the
why you
Utah
lose to him?
Jazz.
Do you
Hold
know
on.
why you lose to him?
Hold on.
You
Hold
know
on.
why you lose to them? Because
So
they're
you're
young
trying,
and they energetic.
bro. You're
That's why
trying.
you lose to them, because they're young and energetic.
Nah.
So
Oh,
because y'all didn't have
Shine,
Terrence Mann on
shine.
the
Turn
Jazz.
the
You
mic
know
down
how
a little bit.
do you know
Hold
how
on.
you match that?
Hold
Do you
on.
know how you match youth? You
Hold
put
on.
youth on the court.
Let me say something real quick. As y'all come in here, smash the like button. 50 people. We should have over 50 likes right now. No, we don't need them. It'd be nice to have them. Because say what T-Man brings, right? He's another defensive guy on the court that can help not have Kawhi or PG to take the tough assignments in Westbrook, right? That's what T-Man would bring. He brings energy. He can space the floor from time to time as far as his three-point shot. He's a glue piece. That's what he brings. He bridges the gaps together. That's what T-Man brings. But do we need him to win? No. Should we expect to win without him? Yes. Because that is how much you have on this team. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Because I saw them against the Trailblazers. T-Man wasn't there. We out the gate whooped up on Portland, and they're a young team with better guards. So it's simply just handling your business on the court. That's what it comes down to.
Exactly. And that's all I've been saying.
And guess who ain't gonna handle business every night? Old people. That's all I'm telling you. Matter of fact, if you don't even want to put T-Man on the court, put another young defender on the court. What I'm telling you is defense and youth to match the point of attack. Take the player's name off of the jersey. Let's just talk about the point of attack with an A defender. And y'all choose the defender that y'all want to choose. I put Alex Caruso out there. I put him out there. Put him out there. You need a youth player on the court because like the realist is telling y'all. See, well, y'all not even realizing the shit y'all not even realizing the shit y'all saying. Y'all are saying that old people are not showing up every night. That's all y'all saying.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that. We're not saying that.
But you are saying that. But you are saying it.
We understand, yes, the older people can't keep up with the younger players. We get that. But we clearly showing how in the second half or the third quarter, fourth quarter, we can come back and dominate these games. Why not just do this shit at the beginning?
But because they're not going to do that. They're old. They're not showing up every night like that. That's what I'm telling you.
Fuck it. That makes no sense. So he played a whole game.
I know it don't make no sense.
Game. He played a whole damn game. Then his energy level just goes up in the fourth quarter. That makes no sense.
I agree with everything you're saying. We shouldn't have to be in this position. But guess what? But guess what? We do be in this position, like you and Bruce said. We do be in this position an awful
and that's why
lot.
We ain't gonna win shit. That's why we ain't gonna win shit.
We are gonna win shit. We are gonna win shit. We're gonna win shit. Okay. Bring your money. Bring your money. Bring your money. Come playoff time.
34.
Bring your money. Come playoff time, then, Dorillas.
Who's the oldest player?
Because what you saying is what I've been preaching since last year. And BJ, you can vouch for me. I said we are a fucking team with some low IQ fucking basketball players. We make shit hard on ourselves, man.
Exactly.
They do make it hard on themselves. And you know who else makes it hard on themselves? When Bones, Highland, and Paul George about to go for 50 or fucking 60, and they hot and they get benched, that's also making it hard on yourself too. Bones Highland was scorching last night, and they took the man out of the game. Paul George was scorching harder than he was last night. They took him out of the game.
George don't need to put him no fucking 50 points to beat the Jazz, man.
I agree with that, but guess what? He was going to. That's sometimes 60. But guess what? When they do it, let them do it. Let them eat. They eating, bro. Stop holding them back. Let them eat. If everything was perfect in the world, bro, all the stats that fucking the Westbrook, Luka, LeBron, Embiid, all the stats they get, if everything was perfect in the world, they'd all be 82-0. But they're not. Let the guys eat when they eat, bro. Because tomorrow night,
I just say this. We better not lose. We better not lose tomorrow.
Bro, all I'm saying is this. Forget all that. All I'm saying is this, bro. If y'all need all that to beat the Utah Jazz, bro, it's something wrong.
No, that's Thomas
That's all I'm
crazy
saying.
ass.
You mean to
That's
tell me y'all
Thomas
need all
crazy
that to
ass,
beat the
man.
Utah Jazz now?
I'm
So
not.
imagine we all play Denver and the Suns and all them teams. What y'all gonna do
Hey,
then?
Migo, man. I stopped drinking last night. I'm fucking around finna start drinking and listen to fucking Thomas, man.
But this my point though. If y'all need all that to beat the Utah Jazz,
Hey, the realest cooking
what the
too,
hell is
man.
y'all
The
gonna do
realest
against
cooking,
Denver
man.
and the Suns and the Lakers? What y'all gonna do against those teams? If y'all need all that to beat the Jazz.
Hey, we lost to people like the Jazz last year, and every time we played a good team, we showed up. So what?
Nah, we dominate
So
this
what?
team. It's just we
So what? We lost to these same teams. We lost these same teams last year, Gorillas. We lost these same teams 2 years ago, Gorillas. And when Kawhi got in the fucking playoffs, he turned the shit on. It was a whole different story. Unfortunately, he got hurt. Unfortunately, he would get hurt. I can't help that. He got injured. All I'm telling you is, you know what you're gonna get come playoff time. I ain't worried about nothing.
Okay.
That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. And if y'all worried about it, I will be here.
Thomas, stay there.
I will be here to playoff.
Thomas,
Shine,
stay
quick
right there.
question. What we gonna
Y'all ain't gonna change my mind. You gotta put your money up.
Migo, don't say shit. According to what you just said, we're gonna get a fucking injured fucking player. According to what you said,
that's a whole different argument. You might be right about that. That's a whole different argument. But that's got nothing to y'all talking about effort on the court. Y'all ain't talking about who's sitting in the injury room. Y'all talking about effort on the court.
All I want.
When I say come playoff time, put your money up if you don't think it's real. Put your money up. Don't revert back to the fucking injury bug. That's all I'm asking.
Thomas, I want the Clippers to win. So
and
I
they
want
gonna win. And they gonna win.
I want better against. All I'm saying is we need to stop bullshitting and beat these teams that we should be beating. That's it. That's all, man. That's it. That's
I agree. I agree with it. And to me, Ty Lue lost the fucking game last night. To me, he was one of the biggest reasons we lost the game. They couldn't stop Bones and PG. And he took them off the court. It made zero. I wish he would do Kobe and Jordan like that, bro. I wish he coached them and did that shit. He get his ass cussed out.
If you watch the games, you know that it's psychological with the Clippers. That's all. They just start late.
Hey, hold on. Let me let Herm come in. I'm gonna let Herm come in, and I'll let y'all go back. Go ahead, Herm.
Well, just the thing. It's just one game, second game of the season. I don't think you guys get over it yet. But I understand what the realist is coming from. You're looking at the overall picture. But this is a nigga that the same shit you accuse you LeBron fans and Lakers fans what they do to the Lakers when they lose. You doing the same thing. You want to pick a point at Ty Lue. The players, it's no damn Ty Lue really shouldn't have had to coach that game. The players should have took care of things from the beginning. And they would not have been in the situation they was in. They gave that young team some confidence. They got some skill with the Utah, like marketing. Like TA2 got some good skill. Jordan Clarkson, Sex. You really can't give those guys any type of way to have confidence. And that's what they did. They didn't hit them in the mouth early. They hit Portland in the mouth early, so they didn't have to worry about Portland. They should have done the same thing in Utah. But at the end of the day, you can't blame Ty Lue for that. Ty Lue should have let the players coach this early. So when you trying to put them on the level that you guys try to put them on, they are not there. They are not as good as people think they are right now. I think the Clippers gonna make some moves later on in the season that will even solidify them even more. Ty Lue, he really eventually had to play those younger guys. I think you got to play the cage. You got to give those guys more minutes. You got to play the more athletic guys. But when you go against the young teams like the Kings and stuff, they're gonna have problems. They're gonna have problems with those type of guards.
Bowen should have stayed in the game. That's my whole point exactly.
And that's what I was saying, Herm. We
that's where the realness was coming from. That's where the realness was coming from.
We giving these teams confidence, and it never ends our way. We
Paul George and Paul Highland was bringing the shit early, and he turned away from it. They was bringing it. You asked them to bring it, but they was bringing it. That's my whole point. They both was bringing what you asking for. They was doing it, and he took them off the fucking court. That's my whole fucking point. Last night would have been a game where Kobe took Paul George's performance and went for 70, 60, 70, 80. That's what he would have done. Because he wouldn't have took out the game.
I got 5,000 right now. The Clippers gonna lose Spurs or the Orlando game, Thomas. Let's send that money to BJ right now.
I'll take that.
And you know what? And that's a good bet. That's a good bet because nobody told you they wouldn't do that. What I said was if you worried about anything, like Herm said, Herm came in with some knowledge for once. Herm said this is an irrelevant ass game, and it is an irrelevant ass game. All you need to worry about is what's going to happen come playoffs. Because if y'all want to worry about anything, you need what? So why would Denver not worry about barely escaping by fucking Memphis without John Morant? If you really want to stress something out, we can stress out anything. It's nothing to stress out, bro. It's not to stress out. One game. It's one fucking game.
But look at this though. Herm, I agree with what Herm's saying. But Herm was last night also talking shit about the Clippers. Like I said,
Herm always gonna do that. But guess what? He gonna pay me come playoff time. Because I got $35 sitting on his head.
Hey, Herm. Hey, you know I fuck with you, Herm. But no, man. Like I say, man. I want the Clippers to win. I want the Clippers to win, man. We just not looking good.
But Dorillis, we're not gonna go 82-0, brother. That's the reason nobody goes 82-0.
He is right with everything he's saying.
I'm not saying we got to go 82-0, Thomas. All I'm
we're
saying
gonna lose another game, Dorillis, to another bomb at some point in this season. So get ready for it. But guess what? Well, guess what? We still gonna win this championship this year. We're not gonna get hurt every year, and we're gonna lose to another bomb. 3 months from now, you're going to be mad as hell about the same shit. Here they go losing the bombs again. And come playoff time, here go Kawhi shitting on everybody's superstar again. It's going to be the same. It ain't nothing going to change. Kawhi going to give him the business when it's time to give him the business.
You know what, Thomas? I'm not even mad about last night, to be honest. I'm just, you know what got me kind of right away?
That's all I said, brother. That's all I said.
This T-Man shit you talking. That's what really got me going.
This is where T-Man matters, and Bones Highland too. Listen. I wouldn't even want Bones Highland to play more minutes than Powell. BJ was, and guess what? BJ was fucking right. Bones Highland, like Herm said, it's time to let the young guns loose, keep them on the court. And I told BJ this a couple weeks ago. He said, "Man, why do you want these guys to play more?" I said, "BJ, our guys are old. We trying to win 2 or 3 rings. We ain't trying to win one. Nobody wants 1 ring and go home. You want 2, 3, or 4 rings. Now, am I guaranteeing that? No. But the point is, the realist, like Herm just said, and like BJ said, you gotta cut the young guys loose. BJ wants Bones to get cut loose, and guess what? It's looking like he's gonna be right about that. Because Bones is showing the fuck out, and I was wrong about it, and I'm gonna hold my L on it. But guess what? That same L I'm gonna hold now gonna be the same fucking reason we getting off of people's ass come playoff time. Because Bones, they ain't gonna be able to stop Bones. That dude got some. That dude is fucking talented. He getting there. He's getting there. He's got confidence. He got swagger. And guess what else happened? Who's the young fella? I was losing signal a while ago. The young fella was saying something good about last night. The realist. He said that young guys getting on the court and pounding their chest in front of fucking our old guys' face and all that shit. I don't care if it's his idol or not. That shit right there. That's what T-Man feeds off of. That's the kind of shit that's going to actually help us when it happens.
But you know what that is, Thomas? You know what that is? You giving fucking them confidence. You making them think, hey, we can hang in with this fucking team. This is what you're doing, man.
I agree with that. And that's why I'm so big on T-Man. Because he's the one dude that's going to get on the court and talk all the shit right back to him. And when he does that, Bones going to do it.
Let me tell you something. My son's 21 years old. I used to take him out, play all the sports, right? You want to build up their confidence, right? You want to build their confidence up, right? But you also got to remind them you still can't beat Pops when it's all said and done. Now,
but they beat you sometimes. But they beat you sometimes. You ain't undefeated against your 21-year-old. You lying?
Shit. Shit.
Get out of here. Get off the mic, bro. You lying like fuck. You lying like fuck. Hey, put him on the mic, bro. We'll get the son. Let me talk to the son. Let me get some truth out of this.
He ain't with me. But what I'm saying is, I know how to beat him. I'm just gonna go inside. What Elder say? I'm gonna go inside on your ass.
Bro, the Clippers know how to beat them. The Clippers know how to beat them. Yeah, you know that. You know they do.
Okay.
So let me ask you this question. If the Clippers finish the 5th seed, the 2nd seed, or the 1st seed, or do you think the Denver Nuggets
are in the 1st seed? I don't even know why you said that.
Wait, what seed you say? What seed you say?
Bad team. You really? Because they going to.
Wait, I ain't hear you because you was breaking up. What seed you say?
I said no matter what seed the Clippers end up with, 5, 2, 1, 3, no matter what they end up with.
Come on, man.
And Denver, do you think Denver is not going to lose a game this year if the teams they shouldn't lose to? You think that's not going to happen? Not one time, not 2 times. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's all. That's all I told y'all.
Thomas, I understand that.
Everything is okay, brother.
I understand that, man. I get it. That's all you got. That's
it's that simple, brother. We gonna lose again. Realist, in 3 months we're gonna lose again. I want you to come in here with the same attitude.
BJ, I had to talk to Thomas like I'm talking to my wife. Fuck it, man. I get it, man. Okay. I understand it, man.
Hey, and the wife always the smartest one in the marriage.
Hey, that's a damn lie. But I had it's just a point of like.
Hey, go get her. Say this in front of her.
Hey, BJ, you just gotta say fuck it, man. I get it.
Hey, behind every successful man, bro, there's always a brain surgeon lady.
No, but like I say, man, I want the Clippers to win. I get it this game too, man. But it's like I say, we tired of it, man. At this point, man, because it's like we seeing the same shit too much.
I agree with it.
We see it when they play them early games. We see it when they play them air. So it's like at this point we gotta capitalize. Like we would say, it's no room for error with us. Because we got all them early games, right? We got all them back-to-back games. So games like these, late games, we got to go in and win. I don't care if these, these are garbage team or whatever, and we may lose some. No, we need to take advantage of teams like this because, like I say, we play them early start game, which we come out and BS on, right? Now that could be an L against us. Back-to-back games. That could be an L. So it's like we just doing the same shit from last year.
You're right, because you got the same old people on the court.
Okay. All right,
you got the same old people on the court.
Wait.
This is what I'm telling you. You got to play the younger people, and you're about to. When he gets healthy, you're going to have a young man on the court who's not coming in like a day's.
Who's the old people on the Clippers? Who's the old?
That's 3.5 of them. Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi, and Zubac. Zubac's younger than him, but he's still not a rookie.
Okay.
Yeah, there becomes a certain age, Bruce. When you hit that age in the league, and you played 82 games your whole life, you do it.
30.
It becomes a certain time. It becomes a certain time, bro. Where they're not gonna show up every night. They just not.
I'm sorry, Terrence.
And that's why.
Bro,
and that's why we need to play the youth.
I'm sorry. If Clippers needs Terrence Mann to beat the Utah Jazz, Clippers not winning the championship this year. If Clippers needs
who said they need it? Who said they need Terrence Mann to win the game?
That's what he means.
You said
I'm talking about all the games in the season.
Oh my God!
You say what?
What's our next eight games? I know we got Spurs, Orlando, Lakers. Well, who we got after that?
Let me put it on the screen right now. I'm pull up the schedule right now.
We have the Spurs, Orlando, Lakers, Knicks, Nets, Mavericks, Grizzlies, and then the Nuggets on November 14th. So the Clippers should be undefeated. They should have been undefeated until they face the Nuggets, in my opinion.
So now we're going against these
I agree
games
with,
that's gonna come out.
I agree with it.
So, but keep in mind, now all these teams, right, that come out with these high energy, right? They come out the gates with this high energy playing style, right? And with our record, we start slow, right? Then we turn it up second half. And most of the time, if you just look at our track record, it don't work in our favor.
Until November 22nd, the only really tough team was the Nuggets.
Right.
The Clippers should have be undefeated. That's why I'm upset. Because after November 22nd, you're gonna start playing tough team again. You have the Pelicans, the Mavs are not tough. The Nuggets again, the Kings, Warriors twice back to back, and then Blazers, Kings, and then Warriors again.
Yeah.
I think this is what I think though.
And I ain't worried about none of this.
And smash the like button as y'all come in. It's something to say when you come back in a game that you're down in. So I don't feel like it's a talent level or they can't play with the young guys, because you've shown that you can always come back after you're down. So it's a lack of seriousness, and it's the second game of the season. So we can't use fatigue or
bingo.
Hey, it's the second game of the season.
That's all I've been saying, BJ.
Yeah,
that's all I was saying, man.
I can see if this was the middle of the season or something like that. Second game of the season. We already know it's at stake right now. You already know it's at store. Paul George said he can play up to 82 games. The man looked good. Kawhi said he can play. We're good to go. Russ gonna bring it. We good to go. So I'm not gonna go for, we gotta have this. No, it's the second game of the year. Right. We lost to a team that wanted it more.
Exactly. Yep. Because like I say, what else coming back and locking these teams up in the second half is we show. Oh man, we can whoop these teams. We just don't start the game off doing the shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to address the coach.
And then, like I say, you don't start it off right, and you let these teams. Because like I say, I don't care what nobody say. When it comes to sports, and life in general, confidence is big. So if you give these teams a little confidence, thinking they can beat you, these young players, come on now, and that's what and it never fails. That's how it works out with us.
It never fails. And our top point of attack defender ain't never been on the court starting the game either. But guess what? Guess what, realist? You about to see it though, cuz. You ain't gotta believe it. Didn't nobody believe fucking Drew Holiday was who the fuck he was until he got the opportunity to show it. You about to see it.
Hey Thomas, I
you about to see it.
Right. Hey Thomas, I hope.
And I'm gonna be here every day.
Right, Thomas. Hey Thomas, I gladly come here and say, hell yeah, you right. But like I said, I know what T-Man brings. So I understand. I know what he brings. All I'm just saying that we don't need him for these teams that we got lined up.
This is why you do need him though, because you need the energy and the youth that you mentioning that we lack. That's why you do need. And guess what? Y'all keep saying so and so didn't bring this, bro. Paul George and Bones Highland was bringing it, man. They was bringing it. But guess what? It don't do no good if you bringing it, the realest, when you get taken out of the fucking game. Why are you bringing it? What good does it do?
Man, I'm sorry. Hey, I gotta say something. And y'all might not understand this. So I watched the whole game again this morning. PG sat out for the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
No, he sat longer than that. He didn't come back until 5 minutes to go. There's more than 5 minutes in the quarter.
The first 5 minutes, was it? He got it back in the 6-minute mark.
He got back below the 6-minute mark. There's 12 minutes in the quarter, and this is the thing, BJ. The realist is right, BJ. He's right. We ought to have been up 20. We should, but guess what? We wasn't. And when you wasn't, but your star player is bringing it, like me, Bruce, Hearn, you, the realist, like the other cats are saying, we need him to bring it. Guess what? He was bringing it, but you took him out of the game in the middle while you bringing it. Sometimes you got to get out the perfect world. Everything don't go perfect. Like, well, we shouldn't need this. Yeah, you shouldn't. But guess what? You did need it. You let the man go get his 50, 55, 60, and he win the game, and then you go on about your business. And you tip your cap to the Jazz. Y'all played hard. You gave us a good game. Man, we didn't want to play Paul George this long. That's all right. We off tomorrow. He can rest on Saturday. We don't play again on Sunday. Paul George, we didn't want to play this long. But, hey, man, you was bringing it. Kawhi wasn't having his best game. We pay you a supermax contract to bring it. I played you 44 minutes. So what? Get over it. You can rest tomorrow. You'll be all right.
So
I see you Sunday night.
That's why I can't go for Ty Lue's the problem with this game, man. Like, even when Paul George got back in the game in the fourth, we were still up. Kawhi was acting lackadaisical in that fourth quarter. When PG went out, that was Kawhi's opportunity to take over and extend that lead. So
Kawhi brought us back in the game, right?
No, he didn't.
How did he not bring us back in the game? He had 25 points. So where did it come from? Yeah. Like what? If I think about a different quarter,
it was a team
because
it was Batum hit shots, Kawhi hit shots. PG was
how many points did Kawhi have in the fourth?
I don't know exactly how many points he had. He didn't have.
It was more than 5.
Let me see. I don't think he brought us in the fourth. I think that was a collective effort.
I think he hit like 2 or 3 threes in the fourth, just counting 3-pointers alone.
He had 1 3-point shot in the fourth before PG got back in the game, and that was that 3 on the wing. He was too passive yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not.
He had a walk up 3 at the top of the key too. He had a walk up 3 because he eased the ball across half the court and he shot the ball real quick right as soon as he crossed half the court.
That was when PG got out back in the game. He was too passive yesterday, but I'm not tripping about it. I know Kawhi's going. That's whatever. Kawhi's that's who he is. I'm not worried about Kawhi, but it's not PG got subbed out because we still had enough scoring on the court to be able to hold on to that lead, which we had the lead still when PG got back in the game. So that's why I can't blame Ty Lue. Norman Powell,
but the lead might be 20 points if you don't take Paul George out, though. That's what I'm telling you. If a man is hot, he's hot. Let him ride it. When he cools off, take him out of the game.
Because but you're going up against what you say, though. You saying we don't need our guys to play all these minutes, but then you
not every night. But sometimes it calls for it. And guess what? Last night called for it.
No, we didn't. Norman Powell had 20 points in the fourth. He had 20 points last night. And Kawhi had his points. We had enough talent on the team, scoring on the team. And I think Bones was in the game.
Yep.
So we had enough guys to hold on to the lead without PG being there. So I'm not going
I agree with it. But he still was hot and he still was going for 50.
That shouldn't the number one reason we lost was basically rebound the damn basketball. That is the reason why we lost that game. It wasn't our offense. We shot over, what did we shoot over? 60% from the field almost.
Wow.
We shot 60% in the second half. We shot 53% from the field. But we got 19 less shots. That second chance opportunities is what destroyed us yesterday. It was not our offense. That's what happened. Gotta pick it up, man. Gotta come with more energy in the next game. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Like I say, the slogan should be, it's time. No more BS, man.
Yeah, man. No more. Robert Covington had, let me see, 4 points, but he only played 20 minutes. So, and that's another reason why he couldn't deal with the interior presence. That's why you look at Rocco and Zubac, they both had around 20 minutes because they could not deal with Marketing, Kessler, and John Collins on that damn glass. So they tried to ride with Batum and, get other guys in there, but they were struggling, man. So what we doing? Who coming out on top on tomorrow?
We got this. I'm gonna tell you what though, if Popovich unleashes that beast, we gotta be ready because I know he's getting more minutes. Homeboy Victor Wembanyama, so he's gonna get we gotta be ready for that. He's the only dude who's like that team is, and the way that team plays is dictated on how aggressive he actually is. That's what I noticed. So he's very confident.
It is.
We
They
gotta
play
shut
off
them
his.
down.
They
Like,
play off his energy.
from the jump.
They playing.
You can't just afford to just
Them
be
guys is playing off.
nonchalant.
They playing off Wemby's energy, man.
Gotta set the tone.
Yep. So, yeah. Yeah, man.
But when next time you going live, DJ?
I might go live. Well, not tomorrow. I'll go live Monday.
Gotcha.
Monday evening. Well, Monday evening I'll go live. Well, no, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow because me and Rick go live tomorrow. So.
All right, man. I'm about to jump off, y'all. Y'all fellas stay up, man.
Likewise, man. Take it easy, BJ. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. So that concludes LA Clipper Talk this morning, man. You guys like to show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Make sure you smash the Cash App button for this great content. We have 42 people in here. Let's get them likes up, over 42 likes, man. Let's get them get this video out there, man. Make sure we have, a lot of people support the content. He said Kawhi had 8 points in the fourth before PJ. That's still I say average. I think I'll say that's good. And then we were still up in the game. We were still up in the game when PG got back in. So that's why I said I can't put it on Ty Lue. Because we had the team to win. They didn't make the, it was the players to me that didn't get it done. When they put Nico Batum in, that's when things started to shift in favor for the Clippers. Right? So anyway, I'm not worried about, Kawhi. I'm not worried about, how he comes back. I already know he's a perfectionist and all that. So he'll be just fine. But yeah, man, y'all continue to support the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. We'll be back on tomorrow morning, me and my boy Rick for Sunday Talk. And yeah, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Peace. Out of here like swim wow.
Great defense has led to some amazing buckets on the other end.
No one blocked out. Paul George says, I'll take it.
He's not going to win any foot races on the 40-yard dash, but he is such a brilliant player and knows how to handle himself down there. Beautiful move by KO.
Utah's working on a 60-point half. Deep two, just inside the three-point arc. He'll make his move right about now. 5 down to 4 with 3. He puts the shot up, rattles it up and in.
He's so good at that.
Kawhi to Paul George. George in traffic, drives inside. That's all he needs, just a small seam, and he was able to drop it over Marketing. A bucket here would cut the lead to 4. How about they cut it to 3 with the triple from George.
To give it a nice tap right across the rim.
Paul George again, setting the pace and the tempo in his third quarter. But the 3 years prior, he was a 39% three-point shooter. And now a man with rhythm, and his name is Paul George.
Jazz do defensively.
Kawhi feeds in. That's clutch.
Good one-on-one defense that time by
all right,
Kawhi
T.
Leonard.
Buckle up.
That's what he does.
Paul George drained it.
like that.